Hello and welcome to the final showcase Vampire the Masquerade game for Virtual Horror Con. My name is Stephanie Allen and I am going to be your storyteller tonight for our vampire story. And I will allow our players to introduce themselves.
I will go first.
Go for it.
I'm Erin Fusco, and I will be playing the gangrel vampire Dana Colt.
Hi, I'm Dixie Cochran, and I will be playing the Nosferatu Ash.
I'm Cissy Jones. I'll be playing the Tremere Talia.
I'm Crystal Mazur, and I'll be playing the Toreador Dahlia.
And I'm Miellyn Barrows, and I'll be playing the Malkavan Alice.
All right. Are we ready to tell a vampire story?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. So you are all brand new fledgling vampires between 1 month and 11 months old. Or rather, you are kindred, as you have recently learned that you are called. Our story takes place in some city that none of us have ever been to. One of those cities that is perpetually on those up-and-coming lists. A perpetual hidden gem that just never seems to quite make it there. Some of you are from here, but most of you are not. You've been sent here or come here for various reasons. Perhaps you were looking for better hunting ground or companionship. Perhaps you were chasing dreams or fleeing your ghosts, literal or figurative. This is a Camarilla city, and you are all Camarilla members, at least in the sense that you have introduced yourself to your local prince and successfully avoided pissing her off so that you are welcome to live here. One evening, you can't really call it awakening because you can't really call what you do sleep. Sleep is something you left behind when you died, along with breathing and eating and many other pleasures of the flesh. But you do come to consciousness one night, and as you slowly make your way out of your haven, you find yourself summoned to appear before your prince. Alice, you find a letter pushed through the mail slot of your home. When you pick it up, the paper is thick and heavy, far fancier than anything you've held. Dahlia, you make your way out onto the streets, and you are grabbed by both shoulders by a man who leans into your ear and whispers, and then is just gone that quickly. Ash, Talia, you just know what it means when that very dark SUV with its very dark tinted windows pulls up to you on the side of the road, and the door opens from within, and you get in without complaint. Dana, you get a text message. It's a little, on the nose, not quite as archaic as everyone else, but you all get the message. And you slowly make your way downtown to the central branch of the library. It's one of those very old, imposing, stately buildings back from when they built with functional columns instead of purely decorative. And the marble on the steps looks like it's real marble that's been imported from somewhere in Europe. You make your way back around to the back entrance where the human security guard you've seen many times very pointedly does not look at you, just like every other time. And you make your way up to the top floor, the special collections. It's a beautiful room. There are lots of large windows along the edges, giving you a beautiful view of the city. It's dimly lit to avoid notice from the humans outside, and what light there is does seem to come from the glass columns running down the long rectangular room. Inside are books and artifacts from the founding of the city, some of which are almost as old as the kindred, lining the walls that stand in small groups and pairs. There are beautiful plush couches everywhere, and no one sits on any of them. At the far end sits your prince, Anna Larson, and her tall, purple wingback chair. It's a chair that would dwarf any other woman in any other place, but not her, not here, in what is very clearly her court. As you approach, she turns to look at you. Welcome, children. I thank you for coming so quickly after receiving your summons.
I give a deep bow. I give a deep bow and I say, my prince.
Son. She nods to you and assumes that this is a greeting that will suffice for the entire coterie. She looks at you, and you can see that her normally beautiful face is now carved with lines of worry. How much did your characters pay attention to the lessons you've been given by your elders in the months that you've been here?
Enough to get by, but probably wasn't paying super close attention.
I have
Alright.
memory problems, so
Not
of an issue.
Matter.
yeah.
I'm very studious, but I get details mixed up.
I don't really do people. So
All right.
oh.
Please. How closely has Dahlia been paying attention?
Yeah, she's a party animal, so probably just enough to squeak on by.
Okay, so out of all of you, only Talia's really been paying attention and can retain the information. But you do notice that, well, Talia notices that the prince's sister, Sophia, normally standing to her right, is gone. And oh, that's right. It's been weeks since anyone has seen Sophia, which is a problem because Sophia is Anna's ghoul, her literal blood sister from the same parents, and her ghoul, who needs her blood, who needs Anna's blood to survive, every so often has been missing for weeks. No wonder Anna looks so downtrodden. She looks over all of you and says, I have a mission for you tonight. I have a lead, such that it is, for you to pursue in Sophia's disappearance.
Oh,
What is
sorry.
it?
Hey,
What'd you
sorry.
get?
Do we need to raise our hands? This is Dana in character, by the way. Yeah. Were you gonna tell us the lead, or do we have to figure out the lead before we can follow the lead?
Perhaps an hour ago, Sophia was spotted wandering around the construction site on the edge of the city, the new one going up on the very far edge. And I need you to take a look. I presume you have questions?
Do you have any idea why she might have left?
I can't imagine why Sophia would possibly have left her home, her haven, with no notice, no contact, nothing. She is my oldest and dearest companion, and she is gone.
did you try GPS tracking her? That's usually pretty easy.
Yeah, I have a friend who has a cat, and it's like kind of like an indoor-outdoor situation, but they have it microchipped in case someone ever picks it up.
I meant by her phone.
Oh, makes more
Everyone
sense.
has a phone.
We found the phone. Not Sophia.
Now she's done this before, did you say?
No, she has never left.
Where did you
Oh.
find the phone?
In her room, placed on her desk, along with any other electronics she had, along with the jewelry she wore,
Who
everything.
told you they saw her at the construction site?
The information came through the Nosferatu, as it always does. All information comes through the Nosferatu. She
It's-
glances at Ash.
It's a stereotype, and that's offensive.
Offensive
I mean-
stereotype or not, it is true.
But do you know anything, Ash? I mean, like, sorry, but
Has my character heard anything? Out of character.
You can make a roll for me.
Yeah.
Wits and awareness.
That's like my role, apparently.
It's a good roll for Nosferatu.
I got 4 successes, and one of them was my hunger die.
Okay, so it's just a regular success then. The hunger die only matters if it's a critical success, meaning you get 2
Oh,
success
right. Thank you.
payments.
Well, I only got 110. You're correct. I'm remembering.
All right, so 4 successes, pretty good. You're pretty well in tune with your clan. You keep in touch with them, keep your ear to the ground. And Nosferatu, you like to hear things, you like to know things. So you know that the Nosferatu have been actively searching for Sophia. It's been the highest priority of all the information that they come across and process, and have followed up on just about every whisper of a lead that they've ever gotten and passed it along. You also know that this is not a particularly credible lead. The construction zone is kind of outside of Anna's domain. Doesn't make sense that Sophia would be there. It's brand new construction. There's nothing there. Doesn't make any sense at all. It's probably why she's sending the kindergarten class to investigate it.
Hmm.
May we look at her room for clues?
I assure you, child, that more capable kindred than you have investigated. I simply need you to go and look at this construction zone to see if you can find Sophia there.
Let's just get it over with.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
before we go, may I have something of hers, please?
For
I have-
your own pleasure, or
No,
like
no.
smell it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of a ability to sense things, and
She has
maybe
the
it'll
super
help
sniffer.
me.
Remember?
It's not it's not my nose. It's somewhere in here, like kind of off to the right. But I do think, I have the sense the unseen, and maybe it'll help me.
Yes, of course. And she motions to someone who brings you a very fine, very old silk scarf. There's a faint whiff of perfume from it, something very old that you haven't really smelled it at any kind of perfume counter you personally visited. Very old-fashioned perfume.
May I take this with us?
Yes, I will want that back. But yes,
Oh, for sure.
Can you
Okay, I
sense
wrap it
anything
around
in
my
right
neck.
now?
Before you go, I must press upon you the importance of not making contact with the Gingirl who are there. And she kind of glares at Dana at this.
Yeah.
As far as anyone above us in the camera is aware, this entire belongs to me. But you have been told to stay away from the construction zone. I hope you have listened. And that is because Roberta and her pack are allowed to stay there. When you go, do not feed on anyone you may find there. If you should meet the pack, you should not, and you should take pains to avoid them. But if you do, you are to be unfailingly polite, and you are to leave immediately.
And these are
I do not
hard
believe my
rules. Like hard
Do
and
I make
fast.
myself clear?
Yes. Yes, my friend.
Yes.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you should find Sophia, do your best to bring her back. But know that I do not require your deaths. And information of her whereabouts is more important. Do you have any final questions?
We get one of those cars, like the one you put me in.
Yes, you may take a car and drive her if needed.
Thanks.
All right.
All right. So, how are you guys getting to the construction site? You
Does
can
anybody
take
know how to
get a driver and one of those nice dark SUVs that would fit all five of you kind of squashed together.
How far
Some
is it
of
to
you-
walk?
Walking would take quite a while, actually. Driving would take you probably about 15 to 20, 25 minutes, maybe, depending on how you drive, but it's a little far to walk.
Okay.
And some of you do have cars in your inventory.
I'm gonna drive myself.
All
Um,
right.
I'm gonna
It's
go
not
with
good
her.
to leave my car in one place at too long.
Can I catch a ride?
Likewise.
Shotgun.
Yeah, I have a car too.
All right, I'm gonna just check out Twilight from the library real quick. Hopefully, it'll give us some sort of clues, and then we can all pile into my car and go.
Not sure
Alright.
how that's gonna help, but
That's
I can read
it
it
was
to
a
you
joke. It
while
was
we
meant to
drive.
like liven. Okay, everyone get in the car.
All right. So Dana's driving, and who all is going with Dana?
Alice is going.
Talia.
Alice.
Is Dahlia driving too, Crystal?
Yeah, Dahlia can drive.
I'll ride with Dahlia.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit in the
So-
back seat on my phone the whole time.
So
Like an
Dana
Uber?
is the kindred Uber. So Dana is driving Alice and Talia, and Dahlia is driving Ash. And how are you guys driving on the way there? Are you driving safely and, trying to avoid a lot of attention, or are you just gonna get there as fast as possible? Screw the consequences.
I loosely obey the rules of the road, nothing that's going to get us pulled over, but I am blaring like rock music the whole
Okay.
way there. And I will not let Alice touch the tape deck or the CD player.
Tape
So
deck, how old
Talia's
is your
just in the
car?
backseat.
All right, and how is Dahlia driving?
Again, yeah, like loosely obeying the rules. Blasting club music because why not? And yeah, like not in a rush where she's gonna get pulled over or anything like that, but college driving, having fun.
Okay, fair enough. It is in that case, I'll say no one has to make a roll. You are able to do that, and it is still early enough that there are still plenty of people on the road. It's around maybe 11 o'clock at this point. And you drive out to the construction zone. And you arrive, and it is, just as Anna said, a very new construction zone. It's mostly just a dirt field at this point. There's not even a trailer for the foreman. There's just a folding table and one of those like backyard barbecue awning kind of tents with just the roof on it and no actual sides. There is one building that has been started, you can see a bit over. It's mostly just the I-beam skeleton that has gone up, about 3 floors worth. And the whole thing is just circled with a chain link fence. There is a sign outside the chain link fence that you can see when you pull up, announcing more luxury apartments. How many luxury apartments can this city support? Who is living here? How can the city support this many empty apartment buildings? The picture on the front is very uncanny valley of some upper middle class white bread family, the kind of people who definitely would not be in the neighborhood at this point. I'd
So
say, go ahead.
I'm guessing she's either sent us here because the other people have died, or she wants to get rid of us for some reason. So I don't think Sophia's here.
Oh, it's highly unlikely.
Yeah.
I follow all this stuff, and it's she's probably not here. We got sent here because we're kids. Good to
Okay.
her.
So the gangrel, are they like a opposite gang? Do we need to worry about them? Is she trying to
You've
get us to wipe them out?
been hanging out with the gangrel. No, they're just weird. They
Sorry,
have their own
Hey,
domain.
what?
Roberta.
Oh, Roberta.
Roberta. Yeah. Is it like, are they competing for resources? I don't know. All right.
Others are always competing for resources.
so I guess
What would
we-
I know about the Gangrel gang?
So you know that they're there. You know that it's a whole pack, that there's 10 to 15 of them, including Roberta. You know that they know about you. You're like dogs on opposite sides of a fence. You've been sniffing around. You've, seen traces of each other. You know each other. But you haven't yet met. It's maybe a little exciting to know that you're so close to some other gangrel, because you are the only gangrel in the city who's not in Roberta's pack.
What are you gonna do? Sometimes you're a lone wolf.
Quite
It's-
literally.
Quite literally. When I get out of the car, can I use my sense the beast to see if I see or if I feel anyone nearby?
So since the beast is when you look at another kindred and
Oh,
you
okay.
can learn something about the nature of their beast inside. I do believe you have another ability though.
Oh, maybe that's
the
what I
dark.
meant. Some eyes of the beast.
Eyes of yes. That one is a free action. You can just, do it.
I do it, and my eyes are so cool. You guys don't even know. They look real
You
cool.
immediately turn bright red. And you are able to see in perfect clarity in the night. You have no penalties to being able to see. It's as if it was daytime for you.
Nice. I put on
Would-
sunglasses. It's a little bright now.
Would I be able to look around with heightened senses?
Yeah, you can just activate heightened senses. That's a free thing.
Yep.
And you focus. You can hear the highway off in the distance. The cars are going by almost as regular as a heartbeat. And there's some small creatures, probably rats. And that sounds like okay, now there's one less rat. That's the corner all the construction workers have decided to be in. There's somebody hanging out in the street corner a few blocks away, just cutting up, having a grand old time. And you can see the tree branches swaying. Nothing else really catches your attention.
Do I see one of those rats?
You can go looking for a rat.
I want to go look for a rat.
Can I
Okay.
go smell to see if I can smell her perfume?
Sure. If you want to take, you can. You don't want to get right up on that scarf. You can smell it plenty well from where you are here with the heightened senses. Yeah. But yeah, you can definitely go out there. I would like each of you to make 2 intelligence and investigation roll, both of you.
Oh, that's gonna be awful.
That'd be great.
And I add hunger dice, right?
A hunger, you don't add it. It is one of the dice in your pool is replaced with your hunger die.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay.
You're not going to believe this, but I just rolled 7 dice and got 0 successes.
I rolled 2 dice.
And 1. Yeah, that was bad.
All right. So Ash is just like, ooh, there are probably rats around here. Looking for some rats. And just don't see them. They're
It's
just
like rat.
yeah,
I'm just not enthusiastic enough. Just rat. They're rat. Can I talk to a rat?
yeah, they're not
Nope.
gonna come just like that. I mean, you are dead. Animals don't really like dead things.
I'm just gonna sit down on the ground and start playing on my phone again.
Dahlia, you wander around a bit and you just can't quite catch the smell of that perfume. Catch more than you would like of the piss corner, but you can't find the perfume.
Okay.
Dahlia, if you see a rat, bring me a rat.
They don't like me so much.
Can I use Sense the Unseen? I have a free.
So yeah, it's the same.
Ability.
Yeah, you can just activate it and again. Cars as regular as a heartbeat on the highway. Tree branches swaying. Oh, the rats are probably over in that direction, actually, if you felt like telling Ash where they were. There's people still hanging out, having a good time on the street corner. And you can't really tell anything else.
Hey, Ash, the rats are over that way.
She stands back up laboriously, puts her hands in her hoodie pocket, and just starts trudging over that way. Rat.
I go with Ash.
I'm gonna look again for a rat.
All right, what are the rest of you doing? Talia, Dana?
I have heightened senses as well, so I'm gonna flip mine up, and I have I have 2 10s, a 9, and a 7, and a 2.
So heightened senses is it's kind of a free thing, but with that much with Wits and Resolve, you do see quite a lot. Again, but cars regular as a heartbeat. There are rats. There's probably like a good 6 or 8 rats. Ash is heading in the right direction. Some kind of bird just flew into the trees and landed.
Do I smell anything akin to the silk scarf?
You don't.
No.
No.
Can I see like footsteps or anything that would?
Yeah, if you guys want to start looking around for footsteps, absolutely. Make another intelligence and investigation roll for me. For anyone who's going to be walking around actively looking in the construction zone.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes.
Guess I'll look for a rat again.
Oh,
2
2 successes.
Now that I've been pointed in the right direction.
I have a
Hey!
success.
I got 5 successes to find a rat.
Ooh,
All right.
guess who's dining on rat tonight?
I'm gonna talk to them, not eat them.
Oh,
That's
my bad. Sorry.
weird.
Yeah, so you find the rat in pretty easily. That yep, that's a little rat hole there, and there's probably some rats in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a rouse check to do feral whispers.
You feral whispers. Okay. So we'll come back to that. Let's head back
Okay.
over to those who are looking for footprints. So Talia, you had how many successes?
3.
3.
Out of-
And
out of
who else
5.
was looking?
Dahlia was looking and she had 2.
2.
Dana had 2.
Dana had 2.
But Dana's
So-
more looking to see if she can see other gang girls.
To see other gang girl. Okay.
And
so
Alice
you-
had 3.
Alice had 3. All right. So all of you, pretty well paying attention, except for Ash, who's mostly just interested in rats. As you walk around, you kind of see a bit of a pattern to the way the ground kind of has these like gentle like ebbs and flows because they haven't finished leveling it yet. And you turn and look back towards the far edge of the construction site where it butts up against the woods, and that is very clearly a path that winds between these little hills, tiny hills, heading back to the woods. And I assume you walk closer to this path.
Nothing here.
Yes.
We should just head back and tell Princey we didn't see anything.
As you get to the path, though, you do see something. You see paw prints. Big paw prints. Size of small dinner plate paw prints. A lot of them walking up and down this path through the construction zone from the woods. Not really something you normally see in a city. All right,
Yep.
Ash, you're doing feral whispers.
Yeah.
All right. So make your rouse check.
Somebody let the tigers out, y'all.
7.
So you pass. You do not get hungrier.
Right. Okay. That's like the other new mechanic I'm still trying to get used to.
No problem.
Okay. And then.
So you can summon one or more and communicate with them.
So I'm gonna ask all the rats that are right over there to come hang out. Come on, rats. Rats. Hey, buddies.
You poke their head out one by one.
Hey,
come a little
y'all.
bit closer.
So someone throw me that scarf.
There you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna hold out the rats. I'm gonna say, have you smelled the smell anywhere around here recently?
They come up and they'll like experimentally kind of smell out of it. One of them puts their little rat hands on it.
Aww.
Pricks the silk a little bit, pulls a string maybe.
Oh, careful, careful. I can get killed for that.
Yeah, it's borrowed, guys.
No, never
No?
smelled it before. No,
Okay, second question. What's been walking over there?
big scary hunting. And they like look very scared.
I'm not gonna ask you to go over there. It's fine. I wouldn't do that to you. Cool. All right, y'all are good. Thank you very much.
They scatter right back into their hole.
All right, I'll walk back over and join up with the group and say, so the rats haven't smelled this either, and rats are kind of all about smells, so
And you notice the other 4 of them are all bent over the ground, looking
Yeah.
at these enormous paw prints.
they said there were scary, big, scary, hunty things too. The rats.
What are the
rats
odds the
said that.
prince set us to get eaten by A, tigers, or B, the gang girls?
Did you say tiger?
Yeah, like I've been watching a lot of Tiger King.
I mean, it's
I think
totally a
Carol
thing
Baskin
that could
killed her
happen.
husband. It's fine.
I don't think there's tigers. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think the prince would do that because, like, sending your people off to die isn't a good way to stay in power unless they've pissed you off.
Well, have any of us pissed her off?
I mean,
No.
maybe.
Sounds like we're all really stand-up.
Yeah, huh, Dana?
I don't talk to her much.
It feels like a bit of a gimme, but I think we have to check it out.
Yeah.
She doesn't expect us to come back with the Prince Ghoul.
She just needs intel, right? So, like, if we just sneak down the path, we're really quiet. I do have Cloak of Shadows. I don't know, does that work against tigers or whatever has big paws?
I do quiet really well.
Oh, hey, okay. Okay, Ash. You want to go do that? We're going to wait here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a couple of us can sneak forward if we really need to follow this.
Oh, you want to go together, Ash? Is that what you meant? I mean, I thought you were kind of like doing your own thing, but that's cool. I mean, I'm glad to go. I mean, you didn't ask us if we had any questions for the rats, but that's fine. If you want to be part of the team.
I can still ask the rats some questions. Do you have
They're
questions for
gone.
the rats?
I
No,
think they're gone.
they can come back. It's only been a second. They were real nice.
Rats.
Do you have a rat question?
I have so many questions
I
for
mean,
rats.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to know like a little more what the tigers look like. I mean, or whatever they are, the paw print maker thingies.
Rats are real bad at describing things, but I can go ask them.
I
I
want to
mean-
know if 4 legs or 2.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Right. Can I get one of you back here for like 1 second? I'm not going to make you go down the path. Yep.
They like poke. You can see them like poke it up. Like they're very reluctant to come much closer, but they
Yeah.
do come a little bit closer.
Okay, I mean, I can talk to you from here. It's fine. I can hear you. 4 legs or 2?
They like look at each other. Do they speak at each other? Then they turn back to you and oh,
Oh right,
Great.
rats can't count, y'all.
No.
sometimes 4, sometimes 2.
Oh,
Rats are
Back and
good at
forth?
counting.
I kind of love this because none of y'all can actually understand them. It's just my
Yeah,
power
it just
that can
sounds like
understand them.
squeaks. Like Ash is talking to them and they're squeaking back at her, and she is acting like it's a real thing that they're
Yeah.
making sense.
This is like real life Ratatouille.
Is this,
Can
they're
you
not
ask,
controlling me, Dana.
can you ask if people have walked down this path?
Have there been any people like us, or kind of like us,
Like
walking
you.
down the path?
Like you,
Okay, so us and also beast things with paws.
back and forth.
Okay,
oh, they're going back and forth.
so they
So they're
say
transporting things, maybe.
yeah, they say back and forth. They say things that walk on sometimes 4 legs and sometimes 2, which sounds like a werewolf to me, and that's
Oh.
not fun. And then also sometimes
Yeah.
people, but people like
Unless-
me.
Unless it's like one of those like riddles,
It's man.
right?
Yes, it's a baby and an old man.
Right, with
adult.
with a cane, right, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Are there any cane marks? I don't know. I've heard this one.
The
I
rats
don't
didn't
know.
say 3; they said 2 or 4.
Well, can I? Okay, so can I use some of my senses on the? Listen, y'all. Okay, I just need to think for a minute. It's,
Okay, Alice.
Okay,
How
you
can we
can
help you think?
you can go
I-
back now, buddy.
thanks, rats. I
Scurry off.
want to understand more about these paw prints. Is it werewolves? Do I sense anything? Is there any like fur or anything? Feelings, thoughts?
Just trying to get in touch with this, like your contact with the other side, the mystical forces.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a wits and occult. Do wits and occult. I like that one.
Okay, how do I do this? I
Alright,
have 3 die.
Okay, so how many total dots do you have for wits and occult?
Okay, let's see. Oh, I have 0 for animal ken, so that's good that we're not trying to do that. And these are also not alphabetized, so bear with me.
Right.
here.
So you have
Occult,
physical,
I've got-
social, and mental.
Oh, right, of course. Okay, I've got 2 for occult.
Uh-huh.
And wits
And
will be at the
wits-
top of that.
It'll be above that under your attributes.
Under mental.
Oh, I've got 3 for wits.
So you would need to roll 5 total dice,
Okay.
and one of them will be representative of your hunger dice. So
Okay.
you know
So
which
doing-
one is your hunger die.
Okay, so I have so I just did 3 and I have a 6 and a 7.
So you have 2 successes.
Okay.
So roll 2 more and just make sure that you know which of them is your hunger die.
Yep, you got it. Okay, and then 5 and my hunger die is a 4.
Okay, so you got the 2 total successes then, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So you see Alice there. She stops and she closes her eyes. She's thinking, and it occurs to you, Alice, that probably the simplest explanation for seeing very large paw prints in gangrel territory is that it's gangrel. They can shapeshift.
If gangrel is super strong,
I
they
was
can
gonna
turn
say,
into
I was like-
animals.
Okay, so they are kind of low key, like okay, because I was gonna say I thought
They
it.
don't like it when you point that out, but you're not wrong that they're kind of sort of like vampires or sort of like werewolves. They really don't like that comparison.
They're actually werewolves that are
Not
sort of like
wrong.
vampires.
Yeah, they
okay,
really don't like it, but it's true.
okay. So maybe we don't say that when we see them. And sorry, Dana, but like, so Dana, let's talk for a minute. Can you make yourself into something with these paws?
I have been this for like 3 months. Like my ears are a little pointy, and that is like the extent
Okay,
of my
try.
animal ability.
okay,
Okay.
Dahlia, you got some sniffers on you. Do you want to see if you can sniff anything?
I've sniffed a lot of this area. My suggestion is I don't smell her perfume. We don't see any tracks from her or anything like that. we should probably go and reconvene somewhere else.
Down the path.
No.
Now that
No.
sounds like a real smart idea. At least one of y'all's got a brain.
Oh, I don't. So
That-
I mean, I
No,
still
hold
definitely
on.
wanna
was
go
that
down the path.
Roberta?
That
was
was
that
not
Roberta
one of
just showing
us.
up?
You do see a woman walking out of from the direction of the woods with that kind of cocksure
Oh.
swagger that only happens when you've got a dozen, 13, 14 people walking behind you,
Oh
full
no.
of lean muscle and not a smile between them.
Yeah, I'm a go. We should go.
You try, but they fan it out around you, kind of surrounding. What the hell are y'all doing in my territory?
We were actually thinking of renting some luxury apartments, so just sort of checking out the neighborhood.
Might be a bit early for that.
You know what they say, get in on the ground floor or the foundation.
Clever. What the hell are y'all doing in my territory?
Guys, I tried.
We're looking for Cissy. We got lost.
Yeah, she's really not
That's
here.
half the truth, I guess. I really don't like being lied to or having truth withheld from me.
Okay, here. We didn't get lost. We were sent here. But we're leaving now. The person we wanted is not here.
The person being
And we can
prince
see that you
is
keep a
just-
tight ship. Everything here is looking lovely,
It's
tip top.
beautiful. Very good.
Bravo! It's gorgeous. The
Nice
apartment is
rats.
amazing. The
Whole
rats
thing.
have been lovely. Yes,
They're so
thank
sweet.
you.
Yes,
been
I know who you're looking
brilliant.
for. I know you're looking for Sophia.
See, we didn't even have to lie.
Have you seen her?
Yeah, it might have gone a bit easier if you had just told the truth. She's not here. I think y'all figured that out by now.
Indeed.
Not anymore, or just not at all.
I don't know if she ever was here, but I know where she is now.
Win-win. You just point us in the direction. We'll head out. I'll swing back later. We can talk.
I'm happy to share the information if y'all just do me a little favor first.
Oh no.
Okay.
And what would that be?
I need you to deliver a message.
Oh no.
There's a post office for that. You can even send like a gift through Amazon and just like
Okay, you need to stop now.
Oh no, I'm enjoying this one. The kind of message I need delivered needs to be delivered in person. If any of us are people.
Oh, fantastic.
Is it gonna be a dead guy again? It was a dead guy last time. I didn't like that.
I mean, that's entirely up to y'all. I would not recommend going in swinging. You might not survive.
No, I just went, was that the message? Last time someone said they had a message, they gave me a dead guy.
Oh no, this is purely a verbal message.
Oh, okay.
Only words.
Okay, I'll write it down.
And y'all do that for me, and I'll tell you where Sophia is.
You have to tell us the message. Otherwise, we can't deliver it.
Are you agreeing to my little favor?
Okay,
like
but so
it.
what
Everyone, quick.
happens?
group huddle.
Yeah, so what happens? I mean, do we want to ask her like what happens if we don't deliver the message or like
I feel like we die. I feel like
I
that was
get-
sort of
I
clear.
get the idea that we
I mean, we are dead already. First of
Okay,
all, just-
permadeath.
okay.
No respawns.
Can we have a save point right now? Would that be okay? We like save the game and see what happens.
That's not how
We
this
can,
works,
like
Alice.
rewind.
Alice, I don't know how
and-
many times I have to tell you that's not how this works.
Damn it! I keep trying to do this in real life and it doesn't happen.
I should never have let you play Fallout on my computer.
No.
Changed my life, Ash.
I'm sorry.
Oh, why would you do that?
Okay,
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 so-
hold on. We're off topic. Roberta,
Okay.
Okay.
we're gonna deliver your message because it seems pretty clear we'll die if otherwise.
No, we're gonna
Oh,
deliver it
you-
because we like you and we want to help you out. It's totally not because we think we're gonna die. We're like doing it because you seem cool and like also you have information we need. It's like not about you being scary because you're like kind of cool and like very powerful and I'm like into that. Like I like your vibe a lot. So like anyway, just ignore Dana. We can do this for you.
All right, you done now? Am I interrupting you if I keep going?
No, please.
All right. There's a Tremere free agent in the city named Ivan. got himself one of them little magic shops. Sells his little magic favors, little rituals, and knickknacks to any kindred in the city who walks in. For me, except for my clan, for my pack here. And I'm much like that. And see, Ivan owes me a favor. And
This is not a message. This is a story. It's the message.
I want access. I'm calling in my favor, and I want access from me and my clan, me and my pack here. Nothing more than what anybody else has got, just equal access, same as everybody else in the city.
Okay, we're
walk
talking-
in and buy my magic favors.
So the message is to Ivan then.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Ivan,
Dear
culture
Ivan,
up from here.
give Roberta and her cool pack all the magic they want.
I mean, you could deliver that message, but the message I told you to deliver is I want access. He owes me a favor, and I'm calling to collect.
So, why is this better coming from us?
Because I can't walk in and tell him.
Why not?
That's fair. Do you really want to question how Tremere keeps people from not coming in? I mean,
I
I don't.
okay, I'm sorry. This is like your business, and I'm not trying to get in your business. I'm just trying to like make sure we have the whole picture before we go and like do the thing. I don't want to mess up and do the same thing you did because you clearly pissed him off. So like, if we can like not screw it up.
We'll deliver your message. Where might we find Sophia?
Until you find Ivan, you deliver the message, and you'll find Sophia.
Wait, Ivan's got Sophia.
No,
Didn't say that.
no,
Just said
she's
you
not
find
going.
Ivan.
She's not
You'll
going to
find Sophia.
tell us until we give the message to Ivan.
We have to
How-
follow through what we've promised to do.
Cool,
so
okay.
You have more than one brain between you.
Not really.
Ah,
Well,
Like we share one brain cell, just sort of
Oh, you just
rotate.
pass it around, take
Yeah.
turns.
yeah. Okay, all right,
memory
cool.
issues.
Can you tell us where Ivan is? Did you tell us where Ivan is?
She gives you the address. It is clear on the other side of the city.
Okay.
Oh my God. I got like stuff for gas.
Okay, Dana.
Can I
I'll
have? Can I have your email or number or something, Roberta, so I can just tell you when we delivered it?
Oh no, you don't need it. You deliver the message, and
And-
that will let you know where Sophia is.
Okay, that's weird, but okay.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Sass,
Okay.
I got your number. I got the number for all of y'all.
I figured.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am
You're
listed.
one of you got the rest of you. That's how it works.
Time to get a new phone.
Oh, I don't have your number. I just, Nosferatu. Got one of you, got y'all.
True.
She means metaphorically, Ash. She doesn't mean like your phone number. Like
Yeah, I
what you're about
big.
and like how you are, like how you think about things.
We all got your number, Alice.
Okay, so now can we go? Can we stop being? Can we stop being surrounded and go now?
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Roberta. It was really, really cool to meet you. I think you're awesome.
I like your construction. Bye.
Don't make it hurt. Anyway, just walk away.
As you guys walk towards the exit, you do see the pack does part for you, just enough to let you through.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that
like
happens.
linger in the back and like be the last one out of the circle, and then I'm gonna turn around and then I'm gonna be like, "Call me."
Hey, Dana, can I borrow your keys and go get the car going? When
You are
like,
absolutely not
talk
driving
to
my
people?
baby.
I'm just gonna get it started, warmed up. You can.
And then I just turn around and follow her.
Nope. Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
So, Dana, you're the last to leave the construction site. As you get up to that exit. Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
We're like,
we're all
Afraid it froze
waiting.
again.
We're like,
our seats.
what happens?
It's difficult because I can only see one of you at a time on my phone. So Dana, you get up to the exit. You're the last to leave. When you hear Roberta call after you, Dana,
And I whip around. Yeah.
when you're ready, Pack's here for you. You don't have to be the only gang girl around. We'll be here when you're ready.
Thanks, Roberta. And then I wink. And then I walk away.
It's hard. It's hard to turn and leave because she's right. You're a gang girl. You belong in a pack, and here is a pack that would welcome you. And part of you wants to go with them, but also this is your pack. This is your coterie. A coterie is a pack. You're a
So,
gang with two packs calling you. And it's hard for a moment.
Is it though? I'm warring with that. Dana's thinking about it. She seems cool and collected on the surface, but she's warring with herself about it.
I turn around and
in the
go,
car.
"Hey, Dana,
Hmm.
Dana, I can't get in the car because you wouldn't give me the keys."
I press the unlock button.
Thank you.
Shotgun.
Damn it!
Alright,
If she lets you use her radio, I'm gonna be pissed.
Talia, you can use the radio.
Yeah.
I kick your seat the whole time we're driving.
Excellent. All right, so as you guys go
Just
to
turn
get
on
into
some
your
Depeche Mode.
cars, but you do. I want everyone to make a wits and awareness roll as you get to the cars before you peel away.
Oh my god. You're gonna have to do 2 rolls.
I have a 10 and an 8.
Okay, so it's 2 successes.
3.
I
I
have 2 successes.
I got 3 successes.
But if I have a 10, does that mean it's a complete success?
There's no partial or successes. It's you either succeed or not. The
Okay.
number of successes. The 10 matters if you get 2 10s, and that's the critical, and it doubles to 4.
I got 3 10s
Okay.
and another success.
Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6 successes.
And then one was the hunger die. I don't know if that matters.
What came up on the hunger die?
That was a 10.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so you've got 3 10s though. So we'll let you say that the hunger die is not part of the critical, and we'll let you have a regular critical and a regular success instead of a messy critical.
Okay, cool.
All right, so it is Dana who spots it with her 6 successes. As you probably, because you're the last to get to the cars, you look across the way and you do see just outside of the streetlight across the corner, there's a shadowy figure with a large billowy hood just propped up against a building. And when the figure sees you, see them, one of these finger waves.
I honk.
Well, if you've got everyone's attention now, the figure doesn't react or move, just continues to stand there against the side of the building watching you all.
How close are they?
Like pretty much like across the street, and then back a few feet just past the edge of the light of the street lamp.
I'm only in the car with Alice and Talia, right? Because Dahlia drove Ash.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I lean over to those two and I'm like, you see what I'm saying? I mean, I did honk to get your attention.
You want to drive over there?
All right, I drive
Across the
slowly over and roll down.
Literally
street.
across the street.
It's-
It's,
it's-
two-lane
I
road.
know.
It's 10
Like-
feet.
I'll roll down my window real slow.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm all for the drama.
Hi there.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hi.
Do I
we
recognize
rec-
this figure?
You don't. It's one of those. It looks like a goth kid hood, like overly large, super dramatic, pulled way down, maximum shadow.
Can we
Judging
tell
by
this
the
person's
figure, you-
gender?
Probably a woman, judging by the size.
What's your story?
Oh, I'm just here keeping tabs on y'all.
Oh, you're a babysitter.
No. Then the figure steps forward into the light and pushes their hood back just a little bit, just enough for you to tell it's a Nosferatu. Her skin is kind of like a gray green, very scaly looking. And when she tilts her chin just right, the light reflects off of her eyes, and you can see that they are slit like snake pupils.
Oh yeah, the Nosferatu know everything.
Do I know her?
You recognize her. This is Taylor.
Oh,
You've seen
okay.
her around.
Hey, Taylor.
Ash. Always fun to see who takes the bait.
I mean, we're told to do a thing, so we're doing the thing.
How many have been here before us?
That means just y'all. Anyway, see you around. She pulls her hood back up and just starts down the street again.
I roll the window up. I hate politics.
Hey, okay, we gotta stop her. No, hold on a second.
Wait, why?
Because, I mean, she obviously knows shit. She wants to tell us the stuff she wants to tell us.
I think she just wants us to know that she knows that we are doing Roberta's favor. and she's gonna tell it to the prince.
Is the
She's
prince
just a
gonna be mad?
spy.
Okay. I'm gonna let her go.
I get Ash and Dahlia's car on a speakerphone. And I'll talk.
But
Yeah.
So do you know this?
yeah, it's
this,
Taylor.
Okay, and like Taylor's cool or is gonna sell this info to our boss.
What do I know about Taylor?
So you know Taylor kind of really doesn't give a shit. She's still pretty resentful about having been embraced. She was one of those like Instagram good-looking girls before getting embraced. Doesn't
Yeah.
quite like that now. So she really doesn't give a shit about who knows what or who she's supposed to listen to. Taylor does what Taylor wants, and she is very good at getting information.
In other words, I like Taylor.
Probably.
Because Taylor's essentially kind of like my character. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Taylor's chill. She didn't give a shit about anything.
Right, but like she was clearly telling us that she knows what we're up to. We're doing favors for Roberta.
Yeah, that's what we do. We know shit.
Okay, but like, should we be worried?
Do you
that
ever watch
she's-
Game of Thrones? We're like that short guy. We drink blood and we know things. That's what we do.
Okay, you guys are just a bunch of Tyrion Lannisters.
I mean, kinda. Only with less
You're-
money.
For
Okay.
network.
So if she knows things, maybe she knows where Sophia is. We don't have to do Roberta's bidding.
I mean, I
Just
can.
take-
She's right there. I can
Can you
ask her.
text her?
Do you mind?
She's
Yeah,
not
can you
there.
ask her?
She
Oh.
turned and left.
Damn it!
She fucked
Damn
off.
it.
Yeah, let me see if she's
Can you
on there.
text her?
Let me
Yeah,
see if
get
she's
her
on-
on the group chat.
I'm gonna see if she's on Discord. Hang on a second. There's a Nosferatu Discord now in my brain.
There's probably an Instagram world where like her looks would be real popular.
Oh, totally.
I mean, there's
totally.
some special effects artists on Instagram that are very popular. It's true.
Can I contact Taylor anyway?
Sure. Since you like her, she probably thinks you're pretty chill too. And we'll say you actually have her like a direct number to her.
Yeah, because I like don't give a shit either. That's kind of my whole bag. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna text Taylor. And be like, yo, do you know where Sophia is? Because
Yes.
I want to go back to my haven.
Okay, that's one question.
Yeah, I'm
She
asking.
texts back a minute
Two
later.
question.
She does text back a minute later. If I
Uh-huh.
did, wouldn't tell you.
What?
Smiley
Oh,
face.
I
Ash,
tell
what did you
you.
do?
I didn't do shit.
Okay. Also, I have other questions for her.
Wait, what do you want me to ask her?
Okay. Also, what does she know about Ivan?
What's up with this Ivan Tremere dude?
Text back a moment later. That's a magic shop.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay. Okay, and I also really want to know where she got her jacket. Can you ask her? Do you mind? I mean, like,
Where-
it's really cool.
Yo, as an aside, where did you get that jacket?
Immediate response. Trade secrets.
Damn it. It's really cool
Is
though.
that the name
I'll
of
see
a
you
mall
later.
store? That sounds like a mall store.
No, it's no, she won't tell us. She's just
Are you
being
sure it's not a mall store?
no, she's just enjoying knowing something that we don't know because she's older.
All right, I'm over her. All right, let's go find Ivan.
Okay.
All right. So again, how do you guys drive across the city? Do you drive carefully, trying to avoid detection, following laws, and take you longer to get there? Or are you just gonna get there as fast as you can? It's well after midnight at this point. It's probably close to 1 a.m.
We should drive. Hey, Dana, can you drive a little bit careful, please? Because like, there's like not that many people out, and like, you know, we're kind of conspicuous. Your ride is like,
You think that my Chevy Blazer SUV is conspicuous?
Considering I'm driving the BMW, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take us off speakerphone now because this is annoying and I want to use my phone. So
Okay, fine.
who are you calling, Ash? What's going on with you?
We were on speakerphone because she's in a different car.
I know, but I want to know who she's talking to. Who's like more important than us?
She's playing Candy Crush.
Okay. No, well, not when she's driving. Is she driving? No,
No,
Dahlia's
she's-
driving. Okay, all right, fine. Just drive however you want, okay? I don't care.
I drive mostly carefully.
Define mostly carefully.
Like, I do some rolling stops.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Do you drive too much over the speed limit? Are you pushing the limits there? Or are you
pushing,
gonna
like-
say
I'm saying 10 miles per hour over.
okay? Make a dexterity plus drive roll for me, please.
Oh, I would love to do that for you. It's what I would love the most. Okay. Oh, those are all successes.
How many
5
successes?
successes.
5 successes. You've done this a few times, probably. You know exactly how far you can push your speed, where you actually stop, and just how much lane switching on the highway you can do before the cops get interested. So you're able to avoid any unwanted attention.
I'm a
How
great
is-
driver.
You are a great driver. How is Dahlia choosing to drive?
I'm going to try to keep up with the other car, and just because I'm driving a nicer car, just do it a little bit better.
Okay. Make a dexterity plus drive roll for me, please.
4 successes.
That is just squeaking by on that challenge because you wanted to do it better. You are able to keep up with Dana. It's a little tricky sometimes. She pulls some lane switching on the highway that you're not quite sure you're going to be able to keep up, but you do just manage it. And it's a very tense moment when you see some blue lights in the rearview mirror, and then a big sigh of relief. You actually draw in breath and then physically sigh it out in order to make a sigh of relief from your dead body as the cop pulls over somebody else.
Oh, thank goodness.
So it's a long drive to the address that Roberta gave you. It's one of those things where you have to like technically leave the city and get on the highway and then drive all the way around the city and then get off the highway and drive back through the city for several blocks to get to Ivan's place. That is actually the fastest way to get there, even without rush hour traffic through the city. And you find yourself in a part of the city that's not particularly great, but it's also not the worst neighborhood you've ever seen. There is signs of hardship. There are some rundown houses. There's a couple here and there that are boarded up, but there's also signs of life and entrepreneurship and, you know, gonna live the best life I can, even if it's in this not so great neighborhood. You see a sign for one of those tax preparation places that seems to just perpetually be in this part of the city. The houses are small townhouses cramped together, but that one has blown out the front porch and brought a wall all the way to the very edge of the sidewalk and built a bodega that they are running out of their living room, essentially. There's a hair braiding place with a sign that must have been there since the 90s. And then you do come upon the address, and it is a townhouse, a residential townhouse with a neon palm reading sign in the window. Right next to a boarded up house, of course, but seems appropriate. There is plenty of space to park in front of it, or you can choose to go around the block and park a little further away.
I just parked immediately in front of it. I
Hey.
lean over to Talia. I don't see it. Can you point it out?
Very inconspicuous.
I just look at Dahlia and I'm like, did she just park right in front of it?
Yep.
What is wrong with her?
I don't know.
Maybe we should park farther away.
I think we'll park like a block or 2 away. How's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, let's do that so they don't know that there's all of us here, since we've already given somebody inside plenty of time to prepare.
Yeah, we park a block or 2 away.
Okay.
I want to check out the back.
You want to go around the back?
I think that we should go around the back.
Yeah,
Just in case.
we'll park towards the back so that we
Okay.
can walk up to it.
Yeah, so we can go up to the back and then see if, like, in case somebody tries to escape out the back.
Sure.
I've seen
So
a lot of movies.
Yeah, you go, there's a cramped alley, but you are able to get down the alley, and there's like the backyards, the townhouse that the row of townhouses that the palm reader shop was on, and mirroring it is another set of backyards from the other street.
Cool.
It's narrow. There aren't that many cars down here, and you're able to find, which I'm pretty sure is the back of the palm reading place. One of
Okay.
those post stamp size lawns. tiny back stoop.
Anything going on back there? Just nothing. Very boring.
Yeah, doesn't look any different from any other alley you've ever seen.
Okay.
Okay, so we get out of the car. Which is the address? Is it the palm reading place or is it
Yep.
the boarded up place next door?
It's the palm reading place.
Okay.
I still
I
want
mean-
to check out the boarded up house.
I know, I'm kind of curious, but like, do we want to just like, I don't know, go knock on the door? Is it open?
When you walk up to it, yeah, you can see it's not closed. It's just touching as like an invitation to come in.
I knock anyway. I do one of those little like half open like knocks.
Knock
The
knock.
door swings open pretty easily. Who
Knock
has
knock. Anyone home?
who has heightened senses still up?
I do.
Oh, I would turn that
Talia's
up.
got it. Dahlia, you dropped it.
I would have dropped it in the car so I could play club music.
Excellent. But Talia still got hers.
Yes.
Did anyone else have it up?
I'll have it.
No, I just have my dark vision.
Okay.
I have Sense the Unseen,
Who has Sense the Unseen?
Alice.
Alice. Okay. That's a good point then, Alice. As soon as you turn and look at that abandoned house, it lights up like Christmas. There are blood wards on the boarded up door, on all of the boarded up windows. Warnings. They are blood wards that you cannot get in, and they seem to be oddly specific blood wards.
What does that mean? What do they say?
You can make an intelligence and occult roll to see if you know.
Sure. Okay, so I have 3 die. Do I have to, and my blood die is in there, right?
Yep. So your intelligence and your occult. For the Malkavian, you have 4 dots in intelligence and 2 in occult.
Okay.
So that's
haven't-
6 total.
Okay, I have an 8 blood die and then another 8. Let's see. And then a 7 and a 7 and a 6, 9.
So you got 5 successes in
successes.
total.
9.
Yeah, you actually have spent some time studying some Tremere blood rituals. A little weird. You can't cast any blood magic, but maybe it's interesting to you.
I dated a Tremere for a while. It was like a thing. It's fine.
In the whole like 6 months you've been undead.
Yeah, it was short, but he wasn't. I mean, anyway, go ahead.
Very intense. They are absolutely wards of some kind. You know that wards can be specific. This is more specific than a clan ward, but that's a gangrel ward, but more specific than just gangrel.
Would I know anything about it?
If Alice describes to you what she sees,
Yeah,
you
I was
would be
getting ready
clear.
to tell Talia and Dana all about what I just saw. But we just walked in the door too, so that's really awkward. So like we're standing in the doorway and I was like, oh, by the way, like on our way in, I saw this thing next door.
Yeah. Talia, as soon as you walk in though, you don't even hear Alice because it's like slamming your face into a concrete wall. The smell of this horrible incense just slaps you across the face. It's like having an instant migraine.
Is that on purpose because I have my heightened senses?
It is the heightened senses. Yeah, it heightens everything. And you are getting like a 5 times the dosage of this way too strong, very cheap incense right into your brain.
Oh God.
You can
All right.
choose to drop heightened senses, and that'll take care of that. Or you can leave it up and be at a 2 die penalty for everything you do here.
All right, might as well drop it.
Oh, that's so much better. It is like the moment when a migraine goes away, it just immediately you drop some tension. And the incense is still there, and you can all smell it, and it's very strong because it's trying and failing to cover up an almost equally strong smell of pot underneath.
Has Alice told me yet about the wards next door?
Alice, did you notice Talia having this little moment?
Oh,
with
yeah.
the incense?
Yeah. I tell her again, and I'm like, hey, Talia, so listen, here's what I have this idea. So, okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Okay. I think Dana and I should check out what's going on here with the palm reader. I think you should go next door and check it out. I think it's okay. Like, it's like a little spooky, but like, just go and see if there's some bad words and stuff. Like, just can you go there and we'll do this and we'll meet out by the car?
Yes.
All right, cool,
Alright.
cool, cool. Okay.
So I go to investigate the
Okay.
house next door.
Right,
Look at
we'll
all
come back
of
to
My
that.
heightened senses back up.
All right. What are Dahlia and Ash doing in the back alley?
I don't see any activity, so what do you want to do?
I think at least two of us should stay outside in case something goes belly up.
You want to go around the front and wait for people, and I'll peep around the back, or what?
Yeah, you stay in the back, I'll go in the front.
Okay. I'm gonna also like try to peep into the boarded up house and stuff too. I'm gonna try to peep in windows and stay,
Yeah,
stay in darkness.
They are all boarded up, but it is plywood that's nailed in place. Fairly trivial for a kindred to pull out.
So as I go past, I'm gonna try to go through to where I can kind of glance through windows as I peek from either of the buildings. It doesn't matter which one.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Talia, your phone rings.
Hello?
Talia, it's your sire calling you.
Yes. Sorry.
Your presence is required back at court.
Would you mind giving me a moment? I'm right in the middle of.
I do mind.
Well, the prince has asked me to do something actually, so
I have cleared it with the prince. Your presence is required back at court. The pyramid has need of you.
Very well. Thank you. Can I look at the house before I go and then try to give them some information before I have to leave?
Yeah, you can approach the house. You cannot see the bloodboards.
Can I turn on my heightened senses again?
Heightened senses heightens your senses. It does not allow you to see things that are hidden from the naked eye. However,
Okay.
you are a Tremere. You have studied blood rituals, so you do know some signs of them that you could piece together. So you could make an intelligence plus occult roll
Okay.
for me to see what you are able to discover.
All right, so that's 4 plus 3. I've got 4 successes.
4 successes. All right. So you walk right up to the boarded up house, and you remember what Alice described to the best of her ability, the shape of them, the angle of the lines, and you touch along the edges, and you can feel very faint tight. There's definitely some blood magic here. These are definitely some kind of words. You can confirm everything that Alice told you, specific to Gangrel clan, but more specific than that, they've been cast repeatedly. Like, these are words that somebody is keeping up, and they're likely to be on every entrance in and out of this building, at least, and probably the palm reading shop too, you think. Probably this is specific to Roberta and her pack to keep them out. Somebody doesn't want them here, and there's somebody with blood magic who lives here long enough to cast these often and powerfully.
Okay. I relay that information to Alice via text message, so as not to.
To the group, or do you only send it to Alice?
Oh yeah, to the group. Yes, if we have group chat,
Yeah.
group text, and also I tell them that I've been summoned by my sire and I have to split.
I just text back and say, "Could your sire summon me?"
You don't want that. He's not very nice.
X never asked me to do anything. No.
I text Talia back and say, thanks, dude.
Thank you.
Do you want to borrow Dana's car?
I
No, but
text
want-
back and just do a bunch of thumbs down.
There's a bunch
Where's
of
she
like
gonna
this,
get a ride?
this emoji.
Yeah.
I take the spare umbrella out of the back just in case it starts raining, and then I walk off.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, Cissy.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Hold on, I have to wait just a minute. So go on. I'll
Just wait a minute. Okay.
All right, so we'll pop back to Dahlia then in the back. Was also investigating the boarded up house.
Dahlia was going around the front. I was in the back poking at the
Yeah,
house.
Ash
Yeah,
was going
I
to go around, but Dahlia was staying in the back.
I was just casually trying to glance in as I walked past, not like sit there and stare.
Okay. Into the boarded up house or to the palm reading shop?
Boarded up house.
Okay. So it also has a postage stamp backyard from the alleyway. Highly overgrown weeds like as tall as your knees back there. Kind of prickly, something gross smelling back there too. You can walk up to the building if you want, but it's townhouse and these are kind of like in the middle. So it's like you can't walk directly by it. You could walk up to it, or you could come down the alley and walk back around the block to the front.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk down the door or down the sidewalk to the front then, because I don't want to look like I'm snooping.
All right. Yeah. So
'Cause I'm not hiding.
exactly. So you do walk down the alleyway and back around up the block to get to the front of the house. You don't see anything super weird about it. It's boarded up, and none of the other houses around here are boarded up. But that in and of itself is a little weird.
Okay. All right, I'm going to pick a spot to kind of lean against and pull out my phone and pretend like I'm texting, but watch the house.
Okay. What kind of spot do you find?
Either if there is like a bus stop or a lamppost or something that I can lean against, or tree even.
Yeah, there is one of the city trees that they plant. It's kind of smaller than you think it probably should be, but it looks healthy enough, and you are able to lean up against it. It's not directly in front of either house. It's a couple, a house or two down, but it's close enough for you to get a pretty clear view of it all.
Okay, cool. That's perfect.
All right, and Ash, what is Ash doing?
Ash is warring between her desire to know everything about people and her desire to not piss off a Tremere blood sorcerer. So, yeah, like standing out back of the boarded up house, kind of like gently pushing or like pulling on the plywood, being like, maybe it'll just come away and nobody will know I broke in. If there's like a basement window, I'm specifically like trying to like hunker down and do the like low to the ground kind of stuff.
So there is no basement level that you
Okay.
can tell, or if it is, it'll be, I guess, completely underground. So you don't
Is there a
see-
back door?
There is a back door. It's boarded up with
Okay.
plywood. If you want to, maybe it's just kind of loose, and see if you can pop it up.
Yeah,
just a little
that's-
bit. Yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm like,
Okay.
maybe.
This is an odd combination.
Okay.
You kind of do kind of an odd thing here. I want you to make a strength and stealth roll.
I mean, I am trying to be strong but quiet. I'm trying to be the strong silent type. 3 successes.
3 successes. All right. You are able to like pop off, like the nail just pops right out.
Mhm.
Smooth, tiniest of little squeaks as it pops out. Are you going for the door or a window?
I'll go for a door. I'd rather not break glass, and I have lockpicks with me if I have to.
Okay, so it's a sheet of plywood basically nailed into place over top of the door.
Mhm.
To pop it open, there's it's a back door there. It's got a small 4-pane glass window up top. You look inside, and it's dark.
Mhm.
There's some shapes that look like it might be furniture. Don't see
Okay.
any light at all.
So I'm gonna try the door
It is
once again
locked.
quietly. I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Okay. Never used that one before. Let's do dexterity and larceny.
Do my lockpicks give me any kind of bonus, or are they just like a thing I have?
You can add an extra die for lockpicks. Why not?
Okay. 2 successes.
Not quite enough to fully pick the lock. And it occurs to you that this is not a standard issue backdoor housing lock. It's been replaced with something a lot more complicated.
At that point, although I really want to see inside right now, I'm going to decide that pissing off a Tremere blood sorcerer is the scarier thing to have happen. And I'm going to try to like slide the plywood back in place with like my sleeve, so I'm not getting any like fingerprints on it, and then just go up to the back door of the palm reading shop and try to look through.
Yeah. So you are able to put the plywood door back. It doesn't stay in the same nail hole. So, if anyone looks closely, they can see that it had been popped out, but it looks fine from a few feet away.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to come back around. What are Dana and Alice doing?
think we're still standing in the doorway.
Yeah, we
walk
did a
in-
little knock knock. Anyone
Okay.
home?
So you push open the door, and immediately your sense this is just somebody's living room that they have transformed kind of shoddily into a business. You see some wire shelving in front of you that looks like the kind of thing people put like their garage stuff on. And there are some tall, thin candles with pictures of saints on them. There are some very ugly rocks that look like they're supposed to be like crystal quartz or something. There's some incense. Looks like it's been packaged in like saran wrap and a stapler. There are little square packets that you've seen hanging up in gas stations, these questionable supplements that have pictures of tigers and horses on them with things like stamina, strength, virility written across them. It's dim, but you are able to see. Dana, it's not bright enough that you're at a penalty for having your ability up, but it is still a little bit dim. And the furniture looks a bit shabby. There's a couch that has kind of an interesting looking tapestry thrown over it with a lot of interesting, weird looking geometric patterns. And then you see a round table with a purple tablecloth draped over it. And there is a crystal ball sitting on top of it.
Oh my god, the stereotypes.
And then you see a woman in her late 40s there on her phone. And this seems like a good point to take just a 5-minute break here. So we'll pause here, get a drink, water, use the bathroom. We'll be back in just a minute.
Okay. Thanks.
Welcome back. When we left off, we had Dana and Alice had walked into the fortune teller shop, and you saw the round table with the purple tablecloth on it and the crystal ball, and a woman in her late 40s or so sitting at the table bent over her phone. She's got on way too much self-tanner, you can tell from even this far away. She's wearing tons of bangles up and down her arms. She's got a scarf tied around her hair, and it's kind of clumsily tossed, like tied, like you're not really sure it'll stay in place. And she doesn't even notice you're just super engrossed in her phone.
Can I tell if she's a vampire kindred?
I'd say your sight's good enough that when you focus on her, she's breathing. She's clearly human.
All right.
Well, she's not dead, at least.
Fair, a fair
Important distinction.
distinction. Yeah. Sorry to barge in. The door was open.
Oh, welcome! Madam Cleo will tell you your fortune. Come and sit at the table. I will read your fortune in your palm.
So she's
Okay.
racist too.
I go and sit at the table. I totally want to
Alice.
hear everything she has to say.
She holds out her hand to you.
How
I
much?
give her my
lady.
hand.
How much is a palm reading?
$20 cash only, upfront, no refunds.
Dana, you got money?
No, you have money,
No, I don't have any money. I'm sorry.
and we are not here for a palm reading.
Oh, okay. Okay. I take my hand back.
She
Say, I'm
looks
really
very-
sorry.
I do tarot cards. I could read the crystal ball. We could connect to the other side.
Not sure any of us want to do that.
I mean, I
have
totally
fine
do. I
wares.
super do.
We were actually looking for something sort of specific. We heard Ivan was here.
I do not know any Ivan, but the cards know all the secrets. I can read them for you. We can find you another
What? Why would I want another? I was clearly looking for a very specific Ivan.
Is there anybody else here?
Ivan. It's just me. Why? What's going on? She's dropped her accent entirely.
I look
Yeah.
at Alice and I'm like, do you feel like maybe it's next door?
I mean, I do. But
Okay.
I also think, like, okay, so hey, lady, can we like just go through here, through to the back, and like just see what's up, and we'll go out the back? It's cool.
No, this is my
Cool.
house. No, you can't just like go. This is my house. Like it's my shop, but also it's my house. I live here.
No, I understand. Like, I mean, come on. Like, you get some weird people come through here sometimes. right?
You're the weird person right now, Alice, just so we're clear.
I know, but like,
Okay, your friend is
clearly-
right. You're being weird. Like, do you want like this is all for entertainment? Do you want me to read your fortune or the cards or do a fake seance or something. Like, it's fun. I make it really good.
I'm sure you do, and maybe I'll come back later when I'm looking for a good time. But we got this address. We were looking for an Ivan. The door was open.
I mean, it's open because it's a shop. You're welcome to
No,
come
no.
in and like buy
Yeah,
things,
no,
spend
I
money.
know. Thanks. Okay.
Do you know any of your neighbors?
I mean, that house is abandoned, and that one's not. I don't know. You don't talk to your neighbors around here.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, that's fair.
But have you seen any people going into those houses?
Well, the one is boarded up, so
Yes.
no. I mean, yeah, it's like a like middle-aged black couple who lives next door. I don't know. They seem nice. They always say hi.
Do I
What
see
are their
anything through the
names?
back window? Like where I'm like trying to peep in the back? It's like just like a normal ass house.
When you look in, you see a kitchen, and then there's like a curtain pulled across.
But like just a normal boring kitchen.
The normal boring kitchen is a loaf of bread on the table. That's got the like vinyl flooring. It's got like the cheap plastic countertops.
Okay, I ask her if I can use her bathroom.
I mean, it's supposed to be for customers only, but fine.
I give her
whatever.
$20.
You had
Thank you.
$20? I could have had my palm read.
You are customers now. And she shoves it to Raw. The bathroom is right there. That's all right. She motions to her left, and there you do see a door there. And we'll read your palm. Either one of you, one palm.
You go use the bathroom, Alice.
Are you seriously gonna get a palm reading? Well, I have to use the bathroom because you're this is okay. Yes, I go back to use the bathroom, and I look around as I'm going back there. Hopefully, Dana will keep her distracted.
So you do see behind Cleo, maybe 2 or 3 feet behind her, there is a staircase that goes upstairs, and there is like the velvet rope you see in a theater that's been drawn across the staircase and like clips to a bolt in the wall. And there's a curtain, the big curtain dividing the room to your right, and to your left is that small door. And when you open it up, it's a half bath. There's a toilet, sink, medicine cabinet, trash can.
I'm gonna text the
Where-
group thread and be like, this house is boring and next door is interesting.
Alright, so Dana, do you sit down and offer Cleo your palm?
Yeah, absolutely, I do.
She takes it and she starts to trace on it. Oh, this is your lifeline. Big gap in the middle of your lifeline. Yes.
Weird.
For you. Things start over. Brand new adventures to be had. And this is your love line. It is very strong. And she keeps going like this for several minutes, telling it like she actually is kind of good at this. It's cheesy as hell and blatantly not true. But it's entertaining. You can see why people might pay for this.
Does
Yeah.
she notice that Dana's hand is like room temperature?
Her hands are actually kind of cold.
Okay.
Themselves. Warmer than yours, but she doesn't particularly seem to notice.
Okay, so while they're talking, and I'm shooting daggers at Dana because I wanted to be the one to get my palm read, but fine. Can I try to go upstairs?
Are you going to try and sneak up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help her by being like overly interested in what she's saying and like really loud and like asking questions.
Okay, sure. Then Alice, make a dexterity plus stealth roll for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna text Dahlia and be like, I don't know what they're doing in there, but I don't trust Dana around these people or Alice. And I think Talia left and this is not good.
All
Also,
right,
next door is fucking weird. We should go look at it.
Yeah, let's go investigate that one.
Okay, my blood die is a 9, and then I have a 5 and a 3. Let me keep going. And a 6, and a 3, and a 0.
Okay.
Doesn't
so
look
you
good.
have-
The zero's a 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Oh, hey, look at that. Okay.
So you have 3 successes?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
it was awesome.
All right. It's not quite enough. You make it all the way to the velvet rope, and as you're putting your hand on it, you have to kind of like move your arm in such a way that Cleo catches it out the corner of her eye. Hey, man, that's my house. I explained that.
Oh, that
Please.
bathroom was out of toilet paper. Can I like go upstairs to the other bathroom?
No,
I mean, but toilet paper.
hold it. This is my house. I live here. You guys are being weird,
She gave you $20.
and I've read her palm.
Damn it.
All right, we're going to pause here, and we'll come out to Dahlia. You've gotten a couple of texts from Ash complaining about boredom. You saw Talia pick out an umbrella from Dana's car and then just dejectedly walk down the street. What you doing?
Yeah, because the first text I sent was to the group thread so that Dana and Alice would see it, where I was like, "Hey, we should check out next door. This place is not a cool place to be." And then they weren't answering me, so I was like, "Dahlia, I'm so bored."
Meet me up front. Let's go knock on the door.
Yeah, I guess we could do that because I couldn't get in the back. I tried.
Yeah, let's knock on the door.
Okay, this also seems dumb, but yeah, I come around the front.
Okay, so you come around to the front, and both of you walk up, and it's also plywood that's been boarded up, but you can knock on it.
I'm just gonna stand behind Dahlia with my hands in my
Kind of
pockets.
gingerly, or do you like beat on it?
I don't like, you owe me money type of pound on the door, but I do it enough where it would echo to a decent amount in the building to catch someone's attention if it's in there.
You want people to know you're there, but you don't want them to be necessarily frightened of you.
Yes.
All right. It rings out through. It actually is slightly louder than you thought it would be. Maybe because it's kind of empty on the inside. And there's silence.
Fantastic.
I mean, I could try to get in the back again, but that lock was real weird.
How about we go outside and meet them?
Are you guys feeling done with Madame Cleo there?
I mean, she's badgering me out. I say, all right, Dana, let's go. I don't appreciate you making me hold it, but it's fine.
Yeah, and I've checked my phone while this was happening, so I went to go meet. We can go.
I get a packet of that Tiger Virility stuff on the way out because I think
you
she
had
owes us.
money.
And we go. No, I just take it. We get. You gave her $20. She did not do a full palm reading route.
All right, on your way out, I want both Alice and Dana to make a wits and awareness roll.
Two successes.
2 successes. And Dana?
5 successes. 2 of them were crits, and one of those was the hunger die.
Okay, so how many dice came up as successes then?
5 total.
Okay, and 2 of them were 10s, which is 4 successes. So that's 7 successes total, but it was a messy critical success. Okay.
My beast has awoken.
Yeah. Alice, as you're walking out, you do notice that interesting tapestry that was thrown over the couch with all of its interesting geometric patterns and the weird angles. And that looks an awful lot like the Clan Tremere symbol. And those look an awful lot like blood ritual patterns. And Dana, you're angry. You feel frustrated and stymied. You've been sent from one person with too much power over you to another person with too much power of you, jerked around by some Nosferatu, and now this fraudster is here. In your way again. Can't a gang roll just catch a break? And you do notice that tapestry. And you notice another thing too as you turn to leave, that there are a series of art prints going up the wall on the staircase. The first one has a rose on it. It's common. You see a lot of roses in humans' homes. And the second one has a mirror. Third one has a crown. The fourth one, that's a wolf head. Yeah, those are 13 going up the stairs. These are clan symbols. And that's a bunch of magic shit. And this woman is a fraud. And where the hell is Ivan? And you go out and you grab that tapestry off of the couch and rip it off. And you rip off the cushions on the couch too. It's those like attached back ones, except that they're not attached anymore. It just rips off in your hand. Yeah. And you're standing there holding half the couch and it's stuffing falling out and this tapestry when you turn back to stare at Cleo, who is looking at you with wide eyes. And we're gonna cut back to Dahlia and Ash knocking on the door next door. So you guys hear it ring through. No sound.
No. Okay.
I pulled some plywood off the bag. Do you know how to pick locks? Because I'm like not great at it yet.
I'm no, not. I mean, I could try, but I've never actually really learned.
That's not helpful. That's not how you learn how to pick locks.
No. Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay, so there's like a heavy duty lock in the back door, like not the kind of lock that you would see on a door that like, I don't know, was just a boarded up door.
What about this lock?
I just pulled it. I'm gonna try to pop the plywood off the front door too.
Are you trying to do the maybe
Yep,
not,
yep.
or are you just gonna pop it right off?
Yeah, now I'm gonna do my like strength stealth roll again
Okay, go for it.
because that was fun last time. Oh yeah, stand in front of me.
Sure, I'll kind of do like the whole nope, she's not peeing in the woods type of stand.
It'd be really funny depending on the relative sizes of our characters. We never established that. 4 successes.
Okay, yeah. You had a little practice on the back. Oh, just enough. Come right off.
So good at this. I'm
You
so good
even
at this.
managed to avoid the squeak of the nail this time.
I have a career in pulling plywood gently out of places. So I'll try to pick. Is there a lock on this door too? I'm assuming.
It is locked, yeah. And you can tell at a glance it is another one of those really heavy duty locks.
That's a
So it's
stupid.
not a standard suburban kind of door lock.
I'm gonna try it anyway. Whatever.
All right. Dexterity and larceny.
Yep. No successes.
You break
That's-
your lockpick.
Oh man.
You've got more. It's just like the one little like, leveragey one. You've got a couple others.
Yeah,
It's
but-
fine, but
It's part of a set. Damn it. All right. I don't know how to get into this house. I'm not. Man, I was like 17 10 months ago and I'm still 17. This fucking sucks.
Yeah, let's go see what's going on in the other house.
Okay. Fine.
I mean, if anything, we can pretend to go shopping. Need any occult stuff?
Sure. Because that's
Alright.
not all a scam.
No, not at all.
so you guys
Alright.
walk into the fortune teller shop.
Yeah. Oh,
The wired shelves, fraudulent mystical stuff.
angry
there's-
gangrel.
And there's an angry gangrel with half a couch in her hand
And
and
I'm
a
just-
tapestry.
I'm just growling at Alice, going, "Text the group chat."
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
We just
okay.
walk in like
okay.
that one gift from Community where he's got the pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Everything's on
Yeah.
fire. We're like,
Hey guys, thanks for coming. I was gonna text you.
no, now you don't have to.
That's cool.
Okay.
What's going on?
What the hell? What the hell?
Hey, Cleo. Hey, Cleo. What's this? What are those? Oh,
It's
I don't know
pretty.
anything that's going on.
I don't. It's just pretty.
Did you just hire an interior decorator who happens to be a vampire?
It
What's
was a
his name?
gift.
Ivan.
I don't remember who it was from. But it was a gift. I don't know. Do you want it? Take it.
Who? Wait. What?
I don't know. She doesn't like that blanket.
I showed them
Okay.
the blanket because it was kind of crumpled in my hand.
I mean, it's kind of pretty. I'll take it if you guys don't want it.
I mean, Alice would recognize on there that it is like, that's some blood ritual shit.
I tell them.
blood- Oh, as soon as she points it out, yep, that's this clan trimming symbol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the stuff that's like all painted on the place next door. It's like
Oh.
but
I
I
just
don't know.
like brush aside Cleo and unhook the red velvet rope and just like walk upstairs.
She bolts as soon as you get close to her. She bolts, just runs right out the door. Take whatever you want.
Well, I take some more of that tiger power stuff, and I follow Dana up the stairs.
You unhook that velvet rope. It's a little grimy when it is like she never really like brushed out the stickiness on it or something. But it comes right there, and you're able to walk up the stairs. You see, there. Are we having stream problems?
According to my thing, it says that it has been removed for violating the YouTube terms of service.
Oh no!
What do
Oh,
we do?
Did I swear?
I know I swore, but I thought that was I thought I was told all of the virtual horror con was allowed. Yeah. Just keep going? Okay.
All right, we'll keep going then.
all
All
right.
right. So you make it up the stairway. You know, Dana points out clan symbols, and yep, pretty clearly, even those of you who haven't paid a whole lot of attention to your education at court recognize at least your own clan symbol and one or two others on the wall. And you come upstairs into a small hallway. To your left, there's an open door that leads to a master bathroom, and in front of you is a closed door.
I
Open the door.
toss the blanket to someone else, and I just like knock on the closed door, knock knock, and open it right away.
I presume Alice catches the tapestry.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
I wrap it around myself like a cape.
Nice. You open the door and it's a bedroom. It's not boarded up. You see there's windows there. The furniture looks not great. You know, maybe Target level quality. You know, hand me down IKEA. Not shabby, but you know, college kid. You know, first apartment kind of furniture. Except for across from you is a magnificent bookcase. It goes all the way from floor to ceiling. It is at least 5, maybe 6 feet wide, made out of some very dark, beautiful, solid wood. And it's filled top to bottom with some gorgeous looking books. Even from across the room, you can see how beautiful these books are.
So I'm gonna go look
I-
at the bookcase. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
All right, what do you do when you get up to the bookcase? How are you looking at it?
I'm looking at the different titles. I'm trying to see what kind of books they are.
They are all occult books. It is very obvious, and they look like the real deal occult. There are some leather-bound volumes. They're in different languages. There are gilt lettering. You see English and Spanish, Italian, French, Greek, Latin, and a surprising number of them, like kind of a high percentage of them, are written in Cyrillic language, Cyrillic alphabet. So presumably Russian.
We are looking for someone named Ivan.
So can we like start pulling the books to see if any of them triggers a hidden something? I'm just gonna start tipping them
Yeah.
one at a time.
Start tipping them one at a time. Nothing seems to be happening. They all seem to just be books on a nice bookcase, and then you touch one that feels like skin.
Oh
not
hey,
leather. It is not cured leather. It is skin. It's dry and papery, a little brittle.
I take that one off and sniff it. I don't snip it. I sniff it.
It
Hey.
smells a little gross.
Oh.
Slightly gross.
Okay. I open it.
You don't recognize what it's written in. You can't tell if the script goes left to right or right to left. It seems to be pictographic, but then also you see what looks like, you know, Roman lettering in there. Very strange. It almost looks handwritten.
I show it to everyone else.
What is that?
What is this, story time?
I don't know, but so it's bound in human skin. Seems like
Gross.
can't
Skin
tell
of
what's
some
inside.
kind.
Oh, skin of some kind. We don't really know what kind. Anyway, it's skin. And then but I don't know what these words are. I wish Talia were here. I feel like she would know.
I feel
any of
like
you
of all of us, you're the one who would know this.
What,
that's still
me?
here. So
Oh, I did kind of date someone who might know something about this. How about, okay, hold on. Let me think. All right. Can I look at it one more time?
Yeah.
And
do you
see?
want to make a roll? Are you connecting to the other side to hear what you may have heard in the ether?
No, I'm really just trying to see if I can remember like something I learned from a little while ago and maybe I just forgot it.
Sure. Make a wits and occult. Wits and occult.
Okay. Three successes.
Okay. This is probably somebody's like personal cipher. Like maybe it's a small group, you know, but it could just be for one person. It's written in code. You're not meant to immediately understand it. You would need a key of some kind to decode it.
Okay. So I go back to the bookshelf and start looking at the rest of the books to see if I can find anything in between the books.
Okay. Make an intelligence and investigation roll. And anyone who wants to also investigate this bookcase is welcome to do the same.
Is there a desk or anything else in there, or just pretty much bed, dresser, bookcase?
Bed, dresser, bookcase, side table.
I'm gonna go through the side table and the dresser while they're doing
3.
that.
Okay. So when you look through the side table, there's a bottle of lotion. There's no, definitely not touching that.
Nope.
Don't need to be battery operated boyfriends here. That's not all there is.
And the dresser's just clothes.
Yeah, just some like very boho, flowy scarf kind of big skirts.
Okay. What was the roll for looking through the bookcase then?
I had 3.
Okay, intelligence and investigation. Alice got 3. Are Dahlia and Dana also looking at the bookcase?
There
No,
wasn't-
I wanted to look around the rest of the building.
Like inside? You just want to
Yeah.
walk around?
I want to walk around, see if I can find maybe like a basement or other rooms or anything like that.
Okay, so start with the bathroom. It's master bath. There's, some cheap brands of shampoo and conditioner. You find some prescription painkillers in the medicine cabinet, made out to 2 or 3 different people.
I got 5 successes for the bookcase.
Bookcases. There's nothing else at the top floor except the small linen closet that just seems to be full of like junk.
All right.
Maybe there's no basement door downstairs. You do find the kitchen as described before. It's a pretty small townhouse. There's not a whole lot here. You don't see any other, kindred related things. No more clan symbols or anything. It seems like it was a trail leading you to the bedroom and the bookcase.
Fantastic. All right, I will go back and help investigate the bookshelf.
Okay. And what is Dana doing?
While I feel like 3 people on this bookshelf is probably enough. So while we're all doing that, I think I probably went with Dahlia and did a lap around the house.
Mhm.
And now I'm is there a window upstairs? I want to make sure she didn't call the cops. She did get scared.
There are 2 windows in the bedroom looking out onto the street, and there's one in the bathroom looking back out into the alley.
All right, I'm gonna look out the window and just see if anyone else is there any movement on the ground.
You don't see anything or hear anything up or down the streets.
All
You
right.
could, if you wanted, you could pull out your phone and do a search, see if you can find anything reported. Check the local, racist neighborhood Facebook group.
Oh, they got a next door.
Oh, yeah, one of those.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a little pissed off still. I don't feel like I'm gonna go. I feel like I don't need to know about people being racist on the internet right now.
It does not help anyone's mood.
I feel like I'm gonna pick one corner of the bookshelf and just do a very pull a book off, flip through it, throw it on the ground.
All right. So Dana's pulling books, getting frustrated. Alice and Ash are investigating. Alice got 3 successes. Ash got 5. Alice and Ash tells us as well, it's not the books, you think. This is not Scooby-Doo. You're not going to flip a switch. It's disappointing. You want it to be Scooby-Doo and flip a switch and have everything just suddenly poof.
I just wanted to be on the record that I was not trying to flip a switch. I was looking for the cipher to the code.
Look, you were looking for a cipher to the code.
Yes.
I was not investigating the bookcase as a whole.
Yeah,
I
I
was
had
going between them, trying to find if there was a key
Yes.
stuck somewhere, looking in different books, seeing
Okay,
if any
I
of them
was-
were special.
I was looking for a switch, the Scooby-Doo switch at first, of course, but now I'm also looking for the cipher for the code or some other interesting thing on the bookshelf.
Okay, so as you guys look through, you don't see any keys. Everything seems really solid. All the other books, none of them are written like this. They all have languages that if you don't recognize what language it is, you at least recognize the characters like the Cyrillic alphabet. And you're not really sure what that is. But Ash, you do kind of bump into the bookcase a little bit. And you're kindred, you're stronger than a regular human, and it jiggles a bit. a whole bookcase. Maybe it moves.
We should move this.
I immediately put my full weight behind trying to shove it over.
Which describe how you're shoving it.
Like, full on, like, shoulder in, just, I don't know, like, sideways. I'm not, like, toppling it.
Okay, sideways it is. There's only one side it could go to because it's right next to a wall, and you push it way too hard, and it goes shoo, right against down the wall. There was a little resistance at first, but then it just slid down some casters, a whole 5 feet. And when you peek, there are some very cleverly hidden folding casters that cause the bookcase to just glide down the wall. And there is a doorway.
We solved the bookcase puzzle.
It only took 4 of us searching the bookcase for 10 minutes.
Kindred, do come in.
All right.
There's a voice. that
Ivan?
calls.
Ivan!
Indeed.
Ivan.
Please come in, Kindred.
Oh
Be
my
welcome.
God.
I was behind. I thought we were just calling for him. He's actually there. I was standing in the
You
back.
heard a voice
for
call
y'all.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I go in.
Right. So you walk in, and it is very clearly just like a mirrored layout of the house you just walked out of. So you're walking out of a bedroom into a bedroom. And it's dim in there as well, but a little warmer. There are, some candles and lanterns lit around the room. There are a couple more beautiful bookcases you see lining the walls. And directly across from you is a table, desk, laboratory. It looks, for all the world, like an alchemy desk from Skyrim. There are little glass vials with different states of red viscous liquid, some of them almost sludge-like, some of them very pale and almost water-like. You see a mortar and pestle. Unless you've taken fancy cooking classes or been to the Ren Fair, you probably haven't seen a mortar and pestle in person before, but that's clearly what that is. There's some shelves across the back with more dried herbs and substances, and also what looks like a modern chemistry set on top of it. And to the right of that, in a tall plush chair, sits a man who is all arms and legs and deep sunken eyes. He looks as if when he stood up, he would be close to 7 feet tall. And he's holding in his hand a crystal decanter with a dark red liquid in it that he's gently sloshing around that clings to the side of the glass. And sitting next to him, in another plush chair, holding her own goblet of red liquid, is Sophia Larson.
I look at the group and I'm like, I told you we'd find her when we found Ivan.
No,
That
you
is
didn't-
what Roberta said.
Yeah, but you didn't tell us that.
Yeah, Roberta tell us that, not you. What? Okay, we don't need to talk. Okay, hi. Can we? Hi. Can we say hi to them? I'm
Yes.
asking the group, not the.
You can.
We're like, do you guys? What do you think? Should we say hi?
You
Like,
got
what do
free
you?
will.
I mean, okay. Hi.
Hello, Kindred. You see Sophia looks at you and there's recognition in her eyes and a splash of fear. And then that like stone cold Ventru mask you've seen in her sister slams into place.
Hey, Sophia, what's up? Seems like you got tired of being your sister's ghoul or something, but she'd like you to come back.
You're very perceptive, Nosferatu.
I mean, being a ghoul seems like it sucks. Maybe not as much as being a Nosferatu. But being a ghoul seems like it sucks and everybody else is a vampire.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she wouldn't turn you for some reason, because some people get weird about that shit.
Are very observant, Nosferatu. Being a ghoul does suck, as you say.
Except it sucks less than being a vampire, because vampires suck blood. This is a whole train of thought that I should not have gone on. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, all right. So, Ash, thank you, Ash. So, hi, Sophia. Blink once. If you're here against your will, sorry, I can't do it.
Ivan
He
can
just
also
stares
see,
at you.
Ivan could also see if she blinks.
I
He's
know.
got eyes.
I know. Okay. All right. So, So, listen.
Is Sophia still human?
She is breathing.
Okay.
It's easy to tell.
All right.
So, what's up? Why are you here?
Because I wish to be.
Okay.
Also, how old is Sophia? Like, who are we dealing with?
So you don't know exactly how old Anna and Sophia are because you have learned it is rude to directly ask that of an elder vampire.
Right.
But you've gathered and pieced together that at least a couple 100 years old.
As she's been a ghoul for a hella long time.
A hella long time. You think she was ghouled almost the same time that Anna was embraced. That Anna tried to probably turn Sophia and fucked it up.
Okay.
All right. So, listen, I'm going to talk to Ivan. Say, hey, so we just met this lady named Roberta. She sent a message.
Oh yeah, I have it on my phone.
Yeah, she says you owe her one or something, and like you need to like sell her some.
Roberta is mistaken. I have repaid that favor.
Okay, well, she just said to tell you. She didn't say we had to make you do anything, just to tell you. And then also, like, we came to find out about Sophia and see how she was doing.
She is very well.
We did super scare Aunt Cleo downstairs.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. We did
For
kind of mess
sure.
up things with Cleo.
Is she harmed?
Oh no, she's totally
Ran
fine.
away.
She just got scared.
Unfortunate for you that she is not harmed. She is dear to me.
Oh no, I don't want to. Why would we hurt her? She's just like some fortune teller.
She is more than that, I assure you. But yes, her act is an act.
What do you mean she's more than that?
It means that she's more competent and she's putting on a dumb act so that people won't find him really easily.
Oh. She's really good at that.
Yeah, there should be some sort of password or something.
Well, there is if you are invited.
Oh, got it. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
At her request, she has been compelled to forget my existence. But the right password does re-enlighten her and allow passage to see me.
Cool.
Okay, so here's the deal. You, I'm assuming know who we are, not like well because we're not important, but
I see that you are very young fledgling vampires.
yeah. Yeah. So we're kind of a rock and a hard place situation here.
Are we? Because as far as I'm concerned, we checked literally everything on our to-do list.
Yeah, we're good. We can go now.
We delivered the message
can
to
leave.
Ivan. Roberta didn't need us to do anything more. We said, give Roberta access, you owe her a favor.
Yeah, and then we can go and...
Two, we found out where Sophia was.
Yeah.
Prince didn't say anything about bringing her back.
First of all, yes, she did. Second of all, I don't think you understand that right now we're in a position where either the prince or a pretty powerful blood sorcerer Tremere is going to be pissed at us. Also, 200-year-old ghouls ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
It's 300, actually.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. I know
You
that's
look
like a
really
rude
good.
thing. I'm sorry. You look fantastic.
You look great.
It's 300 years, and you cannot begin to understand what it's like to see your 300th year. Maybe it's different when you're a kindred, but human minds are not meant to live like this. They're not meant to see this many years.
So are you trying to die or are you trying to be turned?
Yes, I want to die.
Oh, okay.
I want,
No.
and you can see she's struggling very hard to say this. I want to age naturally and die a natural human death. Like a mortal.
I mean, personally, I think that's a choice that you're both totally allowed to make, but their sisters, real scary. Anybody else?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's we're being pitted between family and choice, And unfortunately, with Vampire Society, that nobody has a real choice in any matter.
I know. I know.
I don't always pay attention in vampire school, but what does it take to kill a ghoul? I don't. Not that I'm saying I'm gonna kill you. I'm just saying, even if it goes against your sister's wishes, are you unable to do it yourself?
Ivan speaks up and says, in vampire school, as he puts it, they would have told you that ghouls must drink the blood of their donor every so often to remain a ghoul, or they age instantly.
Yeah, when she says she wants to age naturally and die, she doesn't mean like it'll take 60 or 70 years. It'll take about 20 seconds.
Well, the nature of my research is into the nature of blood bonds.
Oh.
I find them repugnant. It is the most monstrous thing that we do to one another and to humans, to bind and enthrall them, to rob them of their free will, to unnaturally prolong their life and strain their mind. It was a turning point when the pyramid broke and the blood bonds broke, and I was free to leave and could see the nature of what had been done to me and what I had done to others. And so Sophia and I worked together to weaken her blood bond to the point where she may possibly survive without her sister's blood and age and die naturally as she wishes.
I mean, once again, I'm fine with that. I don't like being bonded to people, and I also don't eat people because that's weird. So I'm on your side here. I just don't want your sister to kill me.
Yeah, so what did your sister say when you told her that you didn't want to like live anymore?
We have been together so long. We're all we have left of each other. Leaving her will hurt her very deeply. And neither of us wants to hurt the other, but I can't keep going like this. I was able to deny her enough to come here, and Ivan has helped me with the rest. But I am scared of how she will react. I'm scared of the ways in which she'll be hurt and what she'll do when she's hurt. I worry about her every moment.
So she doesn't know.
She knows I am unhappy with our longevity.
Yeah, she doesn't know that you left her on your own.
She can't imagine that I would. I can scarcely believe it myself.
Sure, she doesn't know that you left on your own? You left everything there.
Right, that's what kidnappings look like sometimes.
No, but like,
Yeah.
how would they get into the most heavily guarded place in the city for vampires? Like, it's not easy to walk in there and take you, obviously, since your sister feels so strongly about you.
There are many powers available to Kindred that I do not have. Can you be certain that there aren't Nosferatu watching us right now?
I can't.
There is.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely.
Well, I
are.
mean, I'm here too, but
Well, hidden Nosferatu.
yeah, no, I've seen him do that melty thing. It's weird. I can't do that. I can be real
Systems
quiet.
are possible. She may believe in her heart of hearts that she may not want to believe that I left.
So, okay. You know her really well.
Yes.
What's she gonna do to us if we come back and just tell her that? Not tell her where you are, whatever, because this place is scary too. But just what it am I dying tonight?
She's not evil.
I know, but there's messengers shoot, it's a whole thing.
We're
Yeah.
not quite that old. You'd have to go up the chain a bit to find those who believed in actually killing the messenger.
Okay.
What did she tell you? What did she ask you to do?
find you and bring you back if we could, and not to piss off Roberta and the gangrel. That's pretty much it.
Well, you found me. You're still all in one piece, so I assume you didn't piss off Roberta and her back.
Probably gonna piss her off if we don't get this occult shop open to her, but that's a different problem.
Oh, you're dropped out.
Danny, you got really quiet.
Oh,
Yeah, we could-
sorry.
We can, but you're
really.
very quiet.
Okay, hold on.
Can you just get your mic closer to your mouth?
Yeah, I think it's just my mic though.
Oh yeah, that's weird. It's really quiet.
Yeah. Okay. So how do we prove that we saw you?
Why would you lie about seeing me? It would only go poorly.
I know, but I mean, if we go back and talk to her, I think we're going to have some sort of proof that that we saw you and we talked. I mean, maybe could Ash like shoot a video on your phone? Do you stick to video? Like, I don't know, the ghoul thing. Probably, right?
Everybody sticks to video.
Oh, okay.
You should not take any photos or videos.
Oh, right, because why? Wait, why?
Masquerade.
Yes, the masquerade, having evidence of people who should have died 250 years ago is...
I mean, right, but you could like pretend to be a person. We just need to show you with like a newspaper or something and then like go back and be like, hey, we saw her today.
You really don't understand that at all. So young.
No, yes, I am very young. I don't understand very many things. I'm just trying not to die.
Why would Anna not believe you if you told her you saw me?
Well, if we go back and we're like, hey, yeah, we saw her and she doesn't want to come back. And like, it's like we went and like played on the playground for 5 hours and then came back. Like, I mean, same.
I mean, she's got her informants either way. She'll find out.
I won't
She'll
ask
know where
you
we
to
were.
lie, because again, if you lie to my sister, she'll know and it won't involve you. You have to make your own decision here.
Well, I don't know about everybody else here, but I don't want to do anything against her will. She's a person.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, that's why I just want to go back and tell her, hey, she's cool. She's doing her own thing. She's not coming home and just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm up.
I would never ask you to lie to your prince, and especially not to my sister.
Okay. So what? Now, Ivan, are you gonna get mad at us if we tell her about you? Because we can't really just say like, well, we saw her in a random location that we all forgot.
You are free to leave. I believe in freedom.
Right, but I just want to make sure that you're cool with the prince knowing that she's here with you.
Sophia and I both knew the risks of Anna letting that. Anna knows that I am here. I
Well, yeah.
pay obedience to her. I do not violate her law. I uphold her law.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
I guess that's what we go tell Prince Anna then.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Ivan is what?
so cool.
Ivan's pretty cool.
Ivan is so cool. Yeah, he is very cool.
He bows a bit.
He looks kind of like Doug Jones.
I'm here for it.
I am not familiar.
He's an actor. He's really tall and skinny, and he played the guy in Pan's Labyrinth with the
Oh, yeah, I totally know.
eye hands. He's
Sophia-
cool.
Sophia and Ivan just kind of look at each other. No.
No,
Oh,
they don't
Well,
watch a lot of movies back here, I guess.
You should watch a movie if you want to be human and hang out. Movies are good.
It's a good way to pass the time before you die.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave you two alone because the last thing you wanted was a bunch of baby vampires bothering you while you're trying to drink your crystal blood and do your Skyrim alchemy. So I'm gonna go.
Okay, cool.
Sophia
Yeah.
gives you a look like she only understood like 1 and 2 words there.
I follow
Ivan,
Ash out.
You are
Sorry.
welcome to leave. You are welcome to return, Kindred, although do perhaps wait for an invitation next time.
Yeah. If you want to make me over, I can bring a DVD player. We can
Oh,
watch
that
a
would be cool.
movie.
We should do movie night. I'll bring popcorn.
I presume you all have mobile cellular phones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got one.
yeah, we do.
You may leave your phone numbers, and he indicates there is a like a stack of that really nice paper that the Camarilla seem to love, and a fountain pen on a table near you.
Oh, fantastic.
Mine is like
I-
written. I like write mine down. I write my name, but it's like the blotchiest, like crappiest chicken scratch ever because I've never touched a fountain pen. I barely know how to use a pen to write. Like I'm exclusively digital.
I do not own a phone such as yours, but I do use the telephone.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like a rotary one or like one of the button ones.
It has buttons. It's increasingly difficult to find the turn ones. I do enjoy those. Very tactilely satisfying.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad those were only around for like a decade and then they got less cool, like a few decades, and then they were way cooler.
He can't really text though, huh?
No, but that's fine. You can call me. I probably
Yeah.
won't answer the first time because I don't answer unknown numbers, but I'll leave a message. Yeah.
If you call us, you can get a hold of all of us.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I just leave because like she has not talked this much in like weeks. Like this is the most talking Ash has done in like a month.
Exhausted.
And she's like starting to forget how to word. So she's leaves and she kind of like looks at all the clan symbols on the way down the stairs and she's like, man, mine sucks. And she just keeps going, waves at Cleo, kind of just like a little like nod,
Cleo's-
like a little.
She's not there. She
Okay.
left. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she bolted out the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go wait by the car until Dahlia comes out.
What's everyone else doing?
I want to give Sophia her scarf back. Say, hey, I got this from your sister to come find you. I'm going to give it to you if you want it.
Oh, thank you. I was sad to leave this one. It's my favorite. And she like
Oh,
immediately
good.
like wraps it around her and seems like kind of comforted to have it.
Good.
Anna gave this to me before.
Okay, well, good luck with dying and everything. And thanks for, having us. I'm going to go with Ash. And I go
Okay,
back
with
down
you.
the stairs.
Dahlia,
Alright.
Data.
Yeah, Dahlia is kind of like, I respect your choice, and I don't blame you one bit. And then she just kind of awkwardly turns around, scrawls her number on the pad, and like leaves.
I think, is my mic better now?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay, good. Sorry, it was being real weird. So I'm glad you resolved that conflict, mostly without Dana interrupting. Dana also just gives like a solemn I get where you're coming from, and I'm gonna do everything I can so that your sister doesn't turn back around and go against your wishes. But I'm a baby, and I don't know what I can do.
I would advise you to not try too hard. I appreciate your gesture, but I do not require your death.
Understood. And I've been totally down for movie night. We got a long history we can just sort of like work through.
He looks a little uncertain, but thank you.
I turn around and leave also.
You guys make your way back out to the cars, and you split up, two each to the cars, and start the drive back across the city. It's going to be a long drive, close to an hour. Dawn is not terribly far off. You have just enough time to get to the courts, deliver your news, and hopefully make it back to your own haven instead of having to pull up somewhere in the library. It's a
Not
long,
what I want.
tense drive. You've met a lot of powerful elder kindred tonight. Powerful older ghoul. You've been presented with all of the very narrow choices that they seem to give you, which often don't feel like choices at all, which makes it very hard to make the right choice. And that's on your mind as you travel across the city. And that's where we'll end our vampire story.
Wonderful.
Yay!
That was so
Yay.
fun.
That was
Thank
amazing.
you. That was
thank you
awesome.
so
I know
much.
what the prince says of our news, though.
I know.
Did all our babies die?
Well, she's not evil.
Yeah, no, she probably just got real like sad and salty and sent us away so she could be alone with her broody vampire feelings.
I mean, it
Yeah.
seems like a reasonable. It seems like it's more of a Toreador thing. She's a Ventrue. It's probably a lot of like righteous anger, a lot of like
Yeah.
fury kind of thing, and you like slink out before
Yep.
she
Yeah.
takes notice.
Amazing. This was fantastic, Stephanie.
Thank you.
I-
I'm
Waving
so
to the
glad you
kitty.
enjoyed
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you so much for playing. I
you.
hope everyone enjoyed Virtual Horror Con presented to you by Gehenna Gaming. My name is Stephanie Allen. I am one half of Charm Person Games. You can find us at charmpersongames.com or on Charm Person Game on Twitter because character limits. And if anyone else wants to plug where you can find your things online.
Yeah, I'm Dixie Cyanide on all social media. My website is dixiecochran.com.
I'm Crystal Mazur. You can find me on Facebook. Twitter and Instagram is Body and Soul 152. And you can find links to all of that at my website, which is thegeekypanda.com.
I'm Erin Fusco. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at It's Erin Fusco. I just tweet a lot about Animal Crossing now, so like
Oh, I'm following you right now.
Yeah, same.
just a lot of Animal Crossing retweets.
Same
so.
though.
Yeah, there's a lot of Animal Crossing content on my Twitter as well. I'm Miellyn Fitzwater Barrows. I'm at Miellyn B. That's MIELLYNB. So reach out and say hello. Thanks again, Stephanie. This was so
This is
fun.
amazing.
Awesome. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.